Now let's understand how Dialogflow works on the fulfillment part. So for that, I'll search for Dialogflow webhook. Since Dialogflow has two versions, ES and CX, we are working on ES version, so I'll go to this webhook service Dialogflow ES. That will lead to me this page, and you can see here it is clearly written it must handle post request with a JSON. So this will be the body, and it must respond to webhook request with a JSON. This is the response. So this should be the response, and you should expect this kind of information. And it was clearly written that it will send a post request. So for that, I will create another route, app.route, and then I'll say webhook. Now, if you remember, here we have used the same keyword. That means this is our base URL and webhook is our route. So this is webhook, and I'll say methods equals to post. At this point, let's say def webhook, and I will just print we are hit, and I do nothing, just return okay and 200. I'll save this. You can see when I saved the file, the server is reloaded. Now if I come here and if I say hi, start the conversation, I'll provide my name and I provide my number. At this point, you can see here we were requested. If I come here, you can see we are hit. And if I go to Dialogflow, and here you can see that this is the fulfillment request, this was the response, and this is the status that webhook call failed because parse webhook JSON response was failed because it did not understand okay. And the reason behind it is that we need to send something like this. So I will copy this, I'll come here and I will send this. In order to send this type of JSON object, we need to import one thing, JSONify from Flask, and I'll use that JSONify in parentheses. I'll paste the object, and very quickly I will install AutoPap 8. This will format the code very easily. And let me restart the server again. And here if I hit Ctrl+Shift+I in my case, or you can go to format document, it will format the document. So now if I save this and if I come here, go to Dialogflow, and when I say hi and then I say my name is Raj and then I say my number is this, you will see that we got a response, text response from webhook, which is coming from here, text response from webhook. Now let's get the request itself. For that I'll import a module request and I'll say body. So the incoming body will be request dot get JSON, and let me print the body this time, and I come here and let me change the response for This time, thank you for the information. I save it, and when I say hi again, when I say my name is Raj, and when I say my number is this, we will see thank you for the information, and you can see we receive the whole body. And if you take a look to this body, you will see that it has information phone number, but it doesn't have the information in the parameter section. It doesn't have the information about the name. So if you go to this context, you will see that under context there is await mobile, where there is a mobile number and name as well. There is one more context, await name, where we have mobile name and mobile number. So in this, from this output context, you can extract the information. But before I do, I will do something else. So I'll go to default welcome intent and I'll say session hyphen vars, and I'll provide a bigger number to this, 10 let's say, and I'll save this. Yeah, now I'll run through the conversation again. I say hi. I will say my name is Raj and my number is this. You can say session var is active throughout the conversation cause it has 10 lifespan. I'll go to diagnostic info and fulfillment request. Inside output context, you can see that there is now another context, session var, which has all the information. So in case this context await name or await mobile doesn't leave, we will have session var output context, and inside that we can get the information. So in the next video, let's learn how to extract the information.